In a world saturated with noise, we have grown to fear the absence of sound, constantly filling our lives with distractions to avoid a perceived void. The Stoics, however, understood that this perpetual external and internal chatter is the greatest barrier to wisdom and clarity. True understanding arises not from accumulating more information, but from creating the inner space necessary to process what we already possess. The philosopher-king Marcus Aurelius built his inner citadel, a fortress of tranquility, not in a bustling court, but in the profound silence of a military tent, where he could listen to his own reasoning mind. This practice of cultivating stillness is the most practical first step towards self-mastery. It begins with a simple, non-negotiable ritual, sitting in absolute silence for just 3 minutes every day. This is not formal meditation, it requires no special equipment or mantras. It is an act of courage to simply be still and observe. Initially, the mind will protest, unleashing a torrent of worries and to-do lists. The key is not to fight these thoughts but to observe them without engagement, like clouds passing in the sky. By doing so, you cease to be a participant in your mind's chatter and become its calm observer. This small, voluntary hardship inoculates you against the chaos of a reactive life. Each time you gently return your focus from a wandering thought to the stillness of the moment, you strengthen your attention muscle. A relatable example is that of a high-powered attorney who, despite his success, felt disconnected and overwhelmed. By adopting this 3-minute daily ritual, he found an anchor in his day, becoming less reactive and more present with his family. He didn't add anything to his life, he created a sanctuary through subtraction. This practice cleanses your auditory palate, allowing you to listen not just with your ears but with a centered mind. You remind yourself that you are the master of your inner world, not its slave. Before you can be present for others, you must first learn to be present with yourself, and that presence is born and sustained in the sanctuary of silence.